Hi. I'm getting a lot of calls lately about how to navigate through these uncertain times. No one has all the answers, it's clear, and we're getting a lot of confusing messages. So I want to step back from a psychological perspective and just offer a few tips for adults who are dealing with this for themselves, but also for their children. The idea of navigating uncertainty is challenging because the brain is a prediction machine and it wants to know, and it wants to use the least amount of information possible to figure out what to do, how to fix the problem. Is this good? Is this bad? Is this right? Or this wrong? Do it, don't do it. It's an efficiency machine. That's why we have to use our minds to override our brains and to use mental activity, thoughts, perceptions, feelings, beliefs. We have to tune in to our interior landscape, our mental activity. Unfortunately, many of us weren't taught how to do that. So you come to someone like me, a therapist, and you learn how. In lieu of that, though, you can check out the article that I wrote on my website called Navigating Uncertainty. I'll put a link below. And also, just for the here and now, I encourage you, adults, identify, understand, express your emotions. There's a feeling behind every challenging behavior. What you may be seeing, the images you see, or what you hear in the news about what's going on is linked directly to adults' inability to identify, understand, express, and then manage their emotions. No matter what the content, pandemic, racial violence, economy slowdown, no matter what the content, the process, when we see challenges, directly links to our inability to identify, understand, express, and manage our emotions. And no wonder. We were not taught. Most of us were not taught specifically how to do that. We were told to manage our emotions. We were not taught. That is why for this generation, we can provide them with the opportunity to learn what we were not taught. We need to teach them, the children, how to identify, understand, and express their emotions, and then manage. It can't be more of the same. We are in a horrible cycle of doing more of the same, and we're not getting good outcomes. So if you're curious about how to do that, how to identify, how to understand, how to express emotions from a place of responsivity versus reactivity, please visit my website for more information about that, about how to develop the green zone of responsivity versus the blue or red zones of reactivity. Things can change. You're never too old. That saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, not true. The brain has neuroplasticity. We can change if we use our mind to change our brain. And I'm happy to help you learn how. Part of my framework with attuned interactions includes this 4 steps for navigating uncertainty. So perhaps start there and then take a look around at any of my other resources, and feel free to email me or post here on Facebook any questions you might have. I'm happy to help.